Let's go out to the first hole. That was such a pure swing.
Don't you think of it. No, don't. Stay there.
Not much good that we can say about that shot. All right, John, you're down there. What do you see?
Well, fellas, it kind of burrowed itself into this first cut here. It's lying pretty deep in there. Let's see what happens.
An opportunity to make birdie. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players want to take out any club, driver, three, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score on this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Not the best contact out of the bunker. Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
Our wind's just going to knock the ball down. It's straight at the back.
All right, we can work with that. This putt is 14 feet away.
This is to make a deposit in the birdie account.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
Yeah, I've got it left to right and quick down this hill.
Man, that was close. This one from 4 feet away. For a while, that did not look good, but he finishes strong.
In trouble off the tee in that fairway bunker with that putt, saves the par. Well done.
Five iron on the way.
This one's left of the green.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Wow, I thought that was going in. A chance to save par. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
That's a textbook swing. Oh, that is a lovely drive on a par 4. You gotta love it.
Absolutely sets himself up for an eagle on this hole.
John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
I think this is about a 24-foot putt from my guess.
That's a good job from that distance.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
That putt goes in, and what a start for our featured player, adding to the lead.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Now on the tee of the 5th hole, the par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt. Don't you dare.
Phew, that shot will stay out of the first cut.
This is his 2nd shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Looks like that one left some meat on the bone, Beamer.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one starts out moving right and then comes back to the left. Should be interesting.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Bogey putt coming up here. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And after that, now sitting at 16 under for the event. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine.
Bunkers down the right-hand side. Fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Looking great so far out the rough.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
This is a big hitter's delight right here. They can take those bunkers down the left out of play, and they can carry these fairway bunkers easily. And from here, it actually chases forward from the fairway downhill a little bit to a long, narrow green. Again, for the big hitters, this is easily reachable. For the shorter hitters, you got to have a plan.
Okay, going with driver off the deck here. Not shy about that shot on the par 5 and 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
Henny is greenside.
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
Oh, almost. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. We've made our way to a par 3.
Par 3, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. And 10 feet left.
This for a birdie run.
Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Just going to cruise on down to the left-hand side.
That one just rolls by. Moving along. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the 9th.
This is a really good driving hole. Only the longest in the game are going to carry the bunkers down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself a little bit longer second shot than maybe you'd like, but this is a very inviting green. This is a really good birdie opportunity to finish off the front 9.
This shot is about 170 yards. That's another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
This putt for a birdie. Ooh, that was close. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
The driver not necessary. See a lot of players taking long iron, maybe even a fairway metal. Second shot goes to a green that runs from front right to back left. Back left is the most difficult of all the pin positions on this par 4.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Okay, one extra club.
10 out of 10 marks given.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. And a 4-footer left. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Here we are at the 11th hole, a par 3.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. After that, now sitting at 18 under par for the event. Setting up now on a par 4.
This fairway does run out there at the very end, but only for the longest hitters in the game. Second shot downhill to a greens protected by a bunker, front right, but a runoff area also on the left-hand side of the green.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous swing. Second shot here on the 12th. It's just a tad off line, that one. Headed towards the left. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one's just under 40 feet.
Starting this one way out to the left.
Good effort from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
A blindish tee shot here for these players. You want to keep it down the left-hand side as best possible. That way it opens up the angle into the green, but you also get a better look at this green that is surrounded, jam-packed by 5 really deep bunkers.
Well struck. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
And from around 135 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, that looked good in the air, and now looks great on the ground. A wonderful shot, and a chance for birdie here on the 13th. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. Sitting at 19 under now after that hole. Let's head to this lengthy par 4.
Nothing out there except for fairway, fairway, and more fairway. Tee it high, let it fly, because this hole is long. Second shot will play about a half a club downhill to a green that chases away from you ever so slightly. Be wary of that right hand pin position. That can be mean.
Ah, absolutely flushed. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Okay, that'll work. This putt is about 16 feet.
A really good look at birdie.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm thinking a little left to right here. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. And currently at 19 under par for the tournament.
A par 4 here.
Yeah, some bunkers on the left-hand side that you got to be mindful of. Driver not necessarily needs to come out of the bag. Just find the fairway. From there, just a short iron. Back uphill ever so slightly to a green that's got all kinds of undulations to it. Good opportunity for a birdie.
Not a bad result right there. Let's go down to Henny.
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Now, wouldn't it be nice if this one went down?
This one starting out way to the right.
A 3-footer coming up. That one drops. And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard. Here's the par 3 16th hole.
Watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Well, the putt starts straight enough, but as it gets towards that hole, it should take a turn to the right.
Oh, I thought that was going down. This putt is for par. That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. This one headed for the green.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
6 feet remain. Chalk up another. That's the 6th birdie of the day. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Now to 18, a par 5.
Oh, this is a great par 5. You got a little speed slot down the left-hand side, carry those bunkers, and all of a sudden that golf ball is going to go chasing down the fairway. From there, though, you got to be mindful. You got a massive ravine fronting this green. And this green, you do have room to miss it on the left-hand side, but it's not a very easy up and down. A great finishing hole that you can make 3 on easily. 6s as well.
This is a 5-iron. That is a wonderful shot out of the rough. Even 2 putts would be good from here. John, give us a read on this putt.
This one looks like it's going to take quite a dive right to left.
Right on line, but just misses. 3 feet remain.
This may be a little tiddler, but it's moving right.
A birdie on 18 to close out the round. And the second round comes to an end, and they are in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our coverage of the Ace Championship continues as we get into our third round action. Hi again, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan. Great to be back with you. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this third round, our featured player is sitting on top.
It's so fun. It's been amazing to watch. He's got such a huge lead, a colossal lead going in the final 36 holes. He almost wonders, is he thinking about the win yet, or is he able to kind of calm himself down before he goes out there today?
Let's get down to the first hole.
Ooh, could be in trouble. Needs to hold that fairway.
It looks so good for so long, but now it's first cut.
Time for the second shot on the first hole. This one has a chance to go. What an unbelievable shot that was, right next to the pin. Finishing off the birdie.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Let's see what happens here on the second hole.
Players looking to make 4 here, but never disappointed with a par 5.
Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. That was right on target.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
What happened there? A look at the lie in the greenside rough. This could be a big moment, trying to save par. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3 measuring 208 yards. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Five iron on the way. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. The distance left on this putt is 17 feet. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
And the birdie putt drops. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Almost every player in the field will be going for this green. Where do you hit it? Front right part of the green is the perfect target. Missing it to the left in the bunker or long and right. That is not good.
That really sounded pure. Really got all of that drive. Driving the green on a par 4. Good stuff.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Henny, what more can you tell us?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
pretty good.
This putt still tracking nicely. Yahtzee. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, that is crushed. That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, wonderful shot. And a chance for birdie at the 5th.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, bunkers on the right-hand side come into play with a 3-wood, water on the left with the driver. Second shot to a green that sits below you just a little bit. And that front left pin, ooh, that is a good one.
That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. His second shot here. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole.
Time now for a par 5, the 7th.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away. Wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
Wow, what a swing. Well, you don't see this all the time. Going with driver from the fairway. The ball in the green side bunker. From 10 feet away. Wow, cannot believe that did not drop in for birdie. Okay, we're done with that hole. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. We have a par 3 here.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Spinning to the left of this one.
That's a tough one to swallow.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, but not so on this occasion.
A chance here for par. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
So close to a par. And now a tap in for bogey. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Ninth hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Okay, that'll play. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here.
Wow, that was so close to being on the highlight reel. 14 feet to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That goes in for birdie, and that's exactly what our featured player needed coming off bogey on the last hole. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 10th.
Par 4 straight away, a hole that is simple and difficult all in the same breath.
That's going to work nicely for him. This shot from about 110 yards away.
straight at it.
Really well done.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
How about this birdie putt? Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Opting for the 5-wood. Yeah, quality shot that.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt is breaking right to left.
I don't mind the look of this. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 12 hole.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck.
This is his second shot. Not a bad play, that one. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Pretty sure this looks like it's going to the left.
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Tee shot is uphill to a blind landing area. Green is surrounded by some deep bunkers. However, you miss all those, you find the surface in 2, and you're going to have a pretty decent look at a birdie 3.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
Oh, that may have come out a little heavy. It's a little wayward.
Not easy to find the green coming out of the rough.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. Now it's time to get the putter out. That's safely on the surface. Big par saver coming up for this fella. He sits in first position. We've arrived at the par 4 14th hole.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
Now this one looks to be heading down the runway.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. 12 feet to the cup coming up. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
This is on a great line.
Oh, what a putt. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Teeing off here on the 15th.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That's a really nice shot.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Henny, tell us about this putt.
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
Wow. Well, a par would look really good on the scorecard right now. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. Now to 16, it's a par 3.
Par 3, I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Let's see if 8-iron was the right club. That is nice and tight. Tap in birdies. What a beautiful sight. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Now to 17, a par 4.
Dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find the sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
That is going to work. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Buckle up, take a look at this one. That's an amazing approach shot, and now a birdie chance here at the 17th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This putt from 3 feet away.
Looking for another birdie here.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. For the tee shot at 18.
Players will be thinking birdie, but 6s and 7s will come along if you're not careful.
Wow, what a swing right there. This one needs to hold the fairway. Yeah, you want to stay away from that stuff. That's a nice break. Wow, he's going to like that one. 7 feet from here. Talk about finishing in style. An eagle to close it out. Three rounds are done, and our featured player has a comfortable advantage.
It's exactly where any player would love to be, but with such a huge margin, you know it's yours and yours alone to lose, not just win. It's still going to be exciting.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time to find out who will be the victor at the Ace Championship. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. Rich, the final round is underway, and our featured player is in the final pairing today.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. John, what does he face in that bunker?
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
Now from the greenside bunker. This putt for par. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
On a nice line.
So close. And just to finish up the bogey. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Let's take a look at the par 5 second.
Yeah, you miss those bunkers on the right-hand side and put yourself in good position down the fairway. Now you got a decision to make. Do I go for it or do I bail out to the left-hand side and give myself a really good opportunity to get it up and down? This green can be really difficult to find. It's got a lot of undulation to it and a lot of water. However, you get the second shot right, and all of a sudden that third shot becomes a lot easier, and birdies are easy to come by.
Oh, that rough is sticky. That's a pretty good shot right there. This is his third.
Has the wind coming right into his face.
All right, clubbing up.
All right, the putter can come out now. A 13-footer here.
A little bird tells me this is for birdie.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. Here's the tap in for par. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Just one bunker surrounds this green. A difficult par 3 to say the least.
Pulling hybrid out of the bag.
Yeah, this one's missing left.
Okay, that's going to play. Good distance remains on this long putt. Now starting to turn right. That's a pretty good putt from there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Par 4 measuring 298 yards. Will the players give it a go or not? Let's find out.
Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Eight feet left to the cup. If he can make this, he would have his first birdie today. Getting hot early. Nothing like it, Rich.
Ooh, hot start indeed, with a lot of holes to go.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Oh, that is bombed. Well, here's an unlikely player. A little bit of an underdog, you say?
Yes, but everybody on the PGA Tour can play. He's just an unknown quantity at the moment. I'm excited to watch.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Uh-oh. This one's headed for the rough.
That's disappointing.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
Good putt, that. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. We have a par 4 on this one.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in two. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
That was really well played.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
A little tricky putt here. It's going down the hill, moving right to left.
That looked good all the way. 4 feet remains. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
For a long par 3, you've got to figure out how to hit something high and soft to hold this green. For whatever reason, this green decides to repel golf balls instead of accept them in. I think it's made out of Gore-Tex, because there is nothing soft about this green. This is one of the most difficult ones on the golf course.
This is a 5-iron. He's got this left for birdie. All right, Henny, what do you see here?
33 feet from the middle of the hole.
That was close. 4 feet left to the hole. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
This is a really cool tee shot here. Take it out to the right-hand side. You leave yourself with a longer second shot, but it's a better angle. But you take it down the left-hand side, maybe carry those bunkers. Now you've got a shortish club. In front of this green, though, everything will run onto the green. So a pin up front, you don't necessarily want to land it on the green as much as you do want to leave it just short of it.
Okay, we've got about a 140-yard shot here.
Wind moving the golf ball left to right.
On the green, that's always mission number one. There's some meat left on the bone with this one. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
Looks like this will move to the left-hand side as it goes up the hill. Starts off looking good.
Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. All right, that one is behind us. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. We start the back nine with a par 4.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today.
That is a beautiful shot. No doubt about the club selection there. That was the right play.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
He makes the putt and extends his lead. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
The good thing about this hole is it's long in length, but it's got a massive green that doesn't have a lot of movement. What it does have is from left to right and a little bit from back to front. A generous green on a long par 3, great design.
That's going right. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup.
Oh, this has got a nice looking roll on it. That one's got some intent. Oh, that's a great looking putt. Big putt for par coming up. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
This shot from around the 200-yard marker.
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. And he's safely on the green with that shot. And he's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
That's disappointing. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Now on the tee of a long par 4.
Par 4 back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. He's setting up for his second shot.
Puff of wind blowing right to left.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day. Currently in first position. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Par 4 sweeping from right to left down the hill. This is a challenging hole.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, well played.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Just a 4-footer remaining.
An important par save.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, 421 yards, a seemingly simple par 4.
Wow, that was launched. Time for the second shot here at 15. Beautiful shot from our leader. How about 18 feet to the hole? Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This one looks like it breaks hard left to right.
Come on, don't be shy.
Getting better and better.
No, cannot.
And just this short one left for par. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. Time now for a par 3.
You got water everywhere down the left-hand side, so your eyes are immediately drawn to it. You've got to divert them out to the right-hand side, but don't get clumsy, don't get lackadaisical, and don't miss the screen too far out to the right, because you're going to have a wicked hard chip.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
And this one from 9 feet away.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
That nearly went in for birdie. Short putt goes in for par. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. The 17th hole is a par 4.
Just take your tee shot, and if you want to, lay it up down the right-hand side. It's a pretty simple second shot. Big hitters might think about trying to take on the dogleg. No need, though. This green sits down below the second shot, down below the fairway, right in the middle of it. Right in the middle of it, they buried a snowman, the base of a snowman, a big lump right in the middle of it. It's a fantastic feature.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. And that counts. That's the 5th birdie of the day. Out to the 18th tee.
A speed slot down the left-hand side. Go ahead and try and find that one from there. You're going to have just a long iron, maybe a hybrid for your second shot. Got to be mindful of that ravine short of the green. You initially want to bail out to the left-hand side, but the further left you go, the harder that chip shot becomes.
Another good shot from our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
This is a 200-yard shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
This putt to win the Ace Championship. Let's check in with Henny.
This is an outside chance. Maybe a lag putt even. He's got 30 feet.
Come on. All right, the time is now to win this event. And there it is. He has just won his first PGA Tour event.
Show me the money. Rags to riches. He wins the big prize. Congratulations.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and thanks for watching 2K Sports.